it's Jex.
And it's Ross. Welcome
Hi.
to an interesting type of videos. This is going to be like
If you watched my channel, I explained this before. We were planning on doing a Jex&Ross podcast, and I said this on my channel before.
Yeah, so we're doing it now.
So basically, we're doing the Jex&Ross podcast. But Ross wanted to play Hearthstone.
Yeah.
So
We're playing Hearthstone.
we're doing the background will be Hearthstone while we have a podcast about. I think this is Rick&Morty season 3 is the idea for this one.
Yeah, probably. And we might still commentate if I make a good move or something, because this isn't real time.
This isn't real time. This will function like if any of you are Game Grumps fans, which probably 90% of you are.
Hopefully.
Then like it'll function like a guest Grumps, where we're talking kind of about the game, but not really.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a little round to show you guys a little bit of how this game works. You can skip forward in the video. I think we're gonna have like
I'll put a thing in the top left.
right up here.
Top left of the screen that you can click on if you don't want to understand how the game works.
Okay. But if you do, then here we go. Mage or Hunter? We'll play Hunter. Hunter's more fun. We're playing ranked because why not? Okay. Finding an opponent.
That is really laggy.
Yep, that's what it does on my phone too. I play this on phone and now on PC. So
My PC.
Yep. We're the opponent. It's always we're the opponent.
It doesn't matter. All the other ones just random bullcrap.
Yep. This looks much better without the normal thing. Okay. So these are the mana costs up here. Obviously, you start off, you want to have lower mana costs, and you get rid of the Core Hound. Confirm it replaces the card for me. So let's see what else there. Okay. Silverback Patriarch, which is good.
I'm actually curious to see how this works.
Yeah, so I'll show you, like, hopefully we'll get most of the basics in this. Obviously I already know how all this works. It's the enemy turn first, now it's my turn. We got the friendly bartender, send out the Stone Tusk Boar. Now he has charge, that means right as I place him I can attack. It's usually you have a cooldown of like 1 turn. So now I'm going to attack her directly, now she's at 29 health. End turn. So that's my health, that's 30. She can use a fireball to deal 1 damage, like to the Stone Tusk Boar since he has 1 health. The blood is the health, the gold is the attack.
Okay.
I can do a steady shot, which deals 2 damage to the enemy hero, which is nice.
Okay, so your boar is dead.
Yeah, so now my boar is dead because she killed it. I don't have any damage.
What's
to
your
the,
power up then? Because you have something.
Yeah, I just said I can deal 2 damage to the enemy hero.
Oh, okay.
But you can only do it once per turn. Unless you have something that makes it better, which a lot of people have, and that really ticks me off. But, like, you summon a card, then... Like, I know a card that turns this into 1 mana cost, or I know a card that lets you do this as many times per round as you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now, yep, we got the... So that is Divine Shield. That means that it can attack once, and then it won't take any damage during that attack cycle, but the second time it's screwed.
Okay then.
So I'm going to send out the Silverback Patriarch. He has taunt, so that means that she can only attack him right now.
Okay, that's actually kind of helpful.
Yeah. So, like, she can't attack any of my other minions or anything like that. My hero, my minions, anything. So she can only attack my Silverback Gorilla, which she's probably going to do, unless she has a card to kill him right now. Let's see. Deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. That was a good play.
That was a good shot, actually.
3-2, just turned into a 3-1. That's dead. Okay, let's see. Oh, Rhino's good. I'd be wasting that if I played it right now. Let's see. So I'm going to put out Snipe. This is a secret. They can't see it. But whenever she plays her next minion, I'm going to deal 4 damage to it.
Wow, that's cheeky.
Yeah, and then I'm going to send out my friendly bartender. Yeah, my friendly bartender. He heals me 1 health at the end of every turn.
Oh yeah, and the gorilla, they can attack him as well.
Yes, and now's the gorilla. I'm going to take out that. Attack her, rather.
She doesn't have any damage to you
Now I
yet.
have
That's
fear.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, but as your cards build up, you're able to do more and more damage and stuff like that. So, this one, the hunter mostly deals with like beasts. So my Silverback is a beast. You can see at the bottom, he is not. He's just a minion. But I focus on beasts mostly. So like this guy gives all of my beasts charge, so they can all attack right away, which is a nice feature. This guy gives a friendly beast +2/+2 to taunt. Okay. She has a secret. Yeah. Mirror entity. I assume as much. Obviously, that's good now.
You can see that they have a secret. You just can't see what it
You can
is.
see if they have a secret, but you can't tell what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. She has 4 secrets she can possibly play with the mage class. So she has one that obviously mirrors the entity. One that when you're attacking her directly, she gains plus 8 armor. I'll show you what armor is in a little bit. Okay, and that was good since she summoned. That's a good card. Water Elemental, I think. Yeah. He freezes an enemy whenever he attacks them, so that means that you can't play while you're frozen.
Oh, jeez, that's rude.
So he attacks you once, and then you're frozen for 1 turn. But if he continues attacking you, then obviously
Oh, yeah.
you can't be frozen. Okay.
Is that Cthulhu over there?
No, it's just a little annoying ooze.
Oh, it has the taunt thing, so you can't. You can only attack it.
Yes, but if I play this smart, which I will, do that. Now we can take this guy and attack that. Which obviously isn't that good of an idea, but then I can kill that water elemental off, and now I'm frozen, but that doesn't matter because I attacked him.
Yeah, so he's dead.
Yes. That's a nice card. Can't really do anything else. I have 1 mana. I'm gonna be leaving, but that's all right. So yeah. So this is this focuses on beasts, like I said. While my mage that I have focuses on I don't know. I have lots of different things. I kind of focus on freezing with my mage. I'm more of
Okay.
like a frost mage. But I also have that deck built up to be more of a how do I put it? Like a
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can take out big enemies and massive amounts of enemies. So
Okay, that's
I
actually
can
sweet. So
kill
like an
these.
AoE attack that's really strong.
Yes.
So basically a nuke. Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna do something extremely cheeky. I'm gonna do this. So yeah, that's a 6/8, really good.
Okay.
So it's gonna use health 1. So now use 6/1.
Wow,
Now
that is a
I'll
dick.
kill him in 1 hit.
Holy crap, that's ridiculous.
And then I'm gonna give him +2/+2. It's fine. So that makes him a full 4 with time. And then I'll end my turn like that.
Wow, that was actually kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm playing ranked right now, so everyone's around the same level. So it's mostly all fair. Yeah, whenever you cast a spell, add Fireball to your hand. Fireball deals 6 damage to an enemy. Now he's going to probably use Fireball. I really like that card. It gives you the 2 minions per con.
Oh, jeez, that's actually really OP.
Yeah, okay. I'll go for him. He's good.
He's just powerful. He has no
He
abilities.
has 9/5. And since I get my beast charge, he now has charge.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need to kill him off right away though, to kill off that legendary. That's alright.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna use my
I'm
coin.
slowly understanding how this is working.
So my coin gives me another mana,
Okay.
so I can use my coin right now and then use my steady shot so that I deal 2 more damage to her.
Okay.
You get the coin if you are the second player to go. So it's kind of a balancing act.
Yeah, so you don't get it. You don't get the first shot. It's like luck shot. If any of you guys have played what is that called, torpedo ball? You ever played torpedo ball?
I totally have. I remember
Yeah,
that.
luck shot. The second player had luck shot in case they like even if they were to have lost, then luck shot would allow them to. They would have 1 shot to finish off the other opponent,
Yeah.
and then the game would go into like overtime basically.
Yep. And that's another one.
Nice.
He doesn't have charge. That guy will be able to take me out right away. Or no, he wouldn't. He's 4 5. I'll do it.
Oh, so you get 9 mana every turn.
Yeah. Next turn I get 10 mana.
Okay.
So it builds up from. So first turn I have 1 mana. Second turn 2, etc.
Oh, so it keeps stacking.
You
Okay.
reach to 10, and 10 is the max cap.
Okay.
Unless you have cards that give you more mana. But even the how do I put this? Cards that give you even more mana are kind of they're not pointless,
But don't they cost mana to do, or do they not
No,
cost any
there's-
mana to drop them?
there's a paladin card, which is that's annoying. Okay, there's a paladin card that costs very little mana, or Or no, it costs 0 mana, and it gives you 2 mana crystals for that turn and that turn only.
Okay.
There's also a paladin card that for 2 mana you can give yourself an empty mana crystal. That doesn't work if you have 10. If you have 10, you're already up there. Okay, this guy's a death rattle. So he gives a random beast in my hand, or a random minion in my hand, +2/+2. So I'll summon him, I'll summon my Snapjaw. Do that, can't do anything else. Also, you can talk to people in this. There you go. So I can save it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I'll end my turn. Let's see.
We have no cards.
Yeah, we have no cards currently. When you run out of cards, you start dealing, you start getting damage to your character progressively.
Oh, jeez.
So it's 1 damage the first time, then 2 damage, then 3.
Do you get a card every turn?
No.
Oh,
Not if you run
how?
out.
How do you get cards back? Is there any way to get cards back when your deck is over, or is it just gone?
No, it's just gone.
Oh, jeez.
If your deck is completely over, it's all gone.
There's no way to get... Can you get burn cards back like in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, you can, but if you have a card to get back cards.
Okay, so you have to use a card to do it.
That was sucky. He killed off my death rattle minion before I could even use it.
That's stupid.
His charge. Now he has a 4 and a 1. I could attack his 2. If I attack his 2, that means I have 3. So he'll have to attack me with the elemental.
We'll have to?
Okay. So basically, if I attack him right now, I have 2/3. Now he can he has to attack me rather with Chill and the Yeti if he wants to kill me off. Because
Okay.
he can deal 1 damage to me, which then will bring me down to 2, and then another 1 damage, but he can't finish me.
Okay.
So if I strategically attack his golem dies, do that, 2 damage to him or her.
Well, that's like a perfect... I mean, you could just win with that, technically, right? Because that fireball only doesn't hit you, that hits their...
Yeah, but then he also has minions out right now.
Oh, you're right. But that swift shot, that only hits him, right? Or
Yeah,
her.
so now he's going to be extremely stupid. Because now he has 2 damage to me, so he just wasted the fireball shot. Just brought me down to 2 for no reason. Yeah, that's what I thought. So he brought me down to 2 for no good reason. I can kill off his Chillman Yeti with this super card. So if I summon this, then now I have 3 attack. And obviously I need to do that. Brings me down to 11. 4 plus 1 plus, that's 8, 9. You can have me killed in 3 turns, while I can have him killed in 5 plus 2, 7, 2 turns.
Okay, well that's winning, technically, then.
Yeah. That's, no, wait, then minus 2, 13. Yeah, I can have him killed in 2 turns. If he doesn't summon any minions.
Okay.
So do you think I should go for it?
I mean, yeah, try to kill him. I mean, that's winning, it's killing him, so...
Never mind, I can't.
Okay.
Because he can do fireball attack with a tiny elemental attack me. And then that would kill me. He's gonna probably kill me with his elemental and his fireball attack, if I have to guess.
Yep.
Yeah, there goes fireball, yeah, elemental. So then he's doing 4 damage to me, which is, or technically he'd be doing 4 damage to me. Now he's gonna probably kill my shaky counter with his guy. I'm gonna attack him with that anyways. That makes his minion die and my minion, and I'm still doing 2 damage to him every turn, so yeah,
That's true.
it doesn't really matter.
They're slowly waning away at him.
Yeah. He has the ooze with the time, so he might go cheeky bastard. He's gonna bring, so I have to attack his ooze. Stupid. You don't do anything, right? No, wouldn't have mattered anyways. Okay. I'm down to 14, he's down to 7. So now he's gonna kill me with the fireball next turn. Then he's gonna do it with 5, which brings me down to 9. Okay, let's hope that I can make some good plays.
So if you get lucky.
Yeah.
So we get like a freaking... I don't know what your most powerful card is. I don't know this game at all.
Deal 2 damage to... I hate you.
Oh, did you just kill both of them? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, with one of his magic cards. Josh is hoping that he didn't get it, but we're running out of cards, so... Yeah, I'm not winning anymore. Okay, I'll summon this guy, and we'll probably lose this. With It's alright.
It's fine. We're just explaining how we play, and then we'll do our podcast.
Yeah, so you're gonna be done. You can 5 with this, 6 with that, gets me down to 2, and I get him down to 1 next turn. Unless I somehow get a card that will... I can have a 1-cost mana card that deals 2 damage. So if I get that, I win.
That's the only option now.
Never mind.
Oh, jeez.
He's just showing off at this point.
Wow, he's rude.
Yep. It gives me 2 health. He can't use that card. I only got an infest. Do this. Do that. Even though there's nothing. Go to this. See.
You just gave up?
Yeah. So I'm not about that. I'm gonna use my mage next turn. I can't lose dice this ring, so I'm alright. Okay. So, you guys are gonna probably be cutting back at this point. We just kind of showed how the game works.
Yep.
I'm gonna be playing as a mage, which I have level 30. Okay. So thoughts on season 3 Rick and Morty?
Season 3 Rick and Morty. We did this in the Destiny video that we lost, so we're doing it again.
Yep.
Although I've had more time to think about it now, so some of my opinions have changed, to be honest.
Well, what are your thoughts on Rick and Morty currently?
In what regard?
Like, the feeling that season 3 left you with at the end of it, like the overall feeling for the entire show.
It didn't feel like it was over.
Honestly, I agree.
Like, the finale didn't feel very finale-ish. That's
No.
my complaint.
And obviously, we know each other's opinions on it mostly, but I feel like the finale was kind of crap.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I think it was the worst episode of all of the episodes.
I don't...
I'll start looking at things I
Cool. I don't think it's the worst episode of Rick and Morty, but it certainly was up there.
Okay, and real quick, just to say, I can deal 1 damage, and he can take 2 damage to himself, then he gets an extra card.
Okay.
Just to let everyone know.
Explaining the night away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it didn't... I thought they were going to pull another Rick Lantis mix-up on us, to be honest, for that episode.
Oh, okay. That would have been
Because
good.
Rick Lantis mix-up, what they did is, for the trailer, it looked like they were going to Atlantis. But then in reality, it was the Tales from the Citadel episode in the
Yeah.
trailer. But this one, I thought they were going to pull the same thing, where it was going to be like... Or it was supposed to be our President of the United States, and then it ended up just being Evil Morty, but no. I would have liked that better, I think.
Yeah, that would have been good. I like that.
But based off of the past, I feel like we're not going to see Evil Morty until season 5.
And I will agree with that. So that's pretty stupid.
Yes, exactly. It's going to be stupid, which is why they're taking away from the whole season. But yeah, I didn't think it was great. I don't think it was the worst episode ever, though.
I think it was the worst episode ever.
I think it was the worst one.
I think it was the worst one.
I
think
thought,
it didn't leave us with any good feelings. It was just crap.
yeah, it wasn't. It really, like, it felt so janky. Like, it was out of place. Nothing was leading up to that.
Yep, it was just, it could have fit anywhere in
Yeah, it could have fit anywhere in the season, and it had to be that one. Like, I would have preferred episode 7 to be the finale.
Rick Lantis mix-up.
Yeah, that would have been so much cooler.
That'd have been a dope finale. But instead we have this
Like,
ass
this
finale.
season just ends with Evil Morty coming to power. That would have been so
It would
badass.
have been really ominous.
It would have been so cool.
But nope, they decided to do what they did.
Yeah, they could have like wrapped up the Beth and Jerry storyline like in episode 9.
Yeah.
Like they could have swapped episode 7 for episode 10, and then backed everything up and then put the finale into episode 9. That's what I would have done if I was writing the season. Okay, so your finale thoughts obviously were it
That
sucked.
it was crap. The finale was stupid. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I thought it was just dumb. I thought that it was kind of half-assed.
It did kind of feel half-assed, honestly. It didn't really feel like much was
Going on.
There should have been more thought put into it. Like, it was the finale of season 3.
Yeah,
It took them almost 2 years to get it out.
exactly. And they're like, "Yep, we're gonna rush it." That was just stupid.
Yeah, I didn't really like that. But, okay, moving on. Favorite episode of season 3?
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, favorite episode of season 3. Either the what's her face? Beth's happy place.
ABC's of Beth.
Yeah, or like the one with you, okay. Or like the one, which one was it? Season.
This chair is very uncomfortable.
Yes, I can tell. The Pickle Rick episode.
Pickle Rick.
And I explained this before in the Destiny one.
But we lost it, so you have to re-explain it.
I'm not one of those stupid autistic children who
Wow.
Enjoy Pickle Rick because he says I'm Pickle Rick and then make memes off of that. And I'm not the kind of person who's gonna dress up like Rick and Morty. It's just it's so stupid. They've killed it. Also, other people who have what the fuck.
Continue on with what you were saying. Don't get
Sorry.
distracted.
I'm just getting pissed off with this guy. Just give me 1 second real quick. Let me just fuck this guy's shit up a little bit. Okay. So I like the episode because of all the action in it, the intense violence.
Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo. I happen to actually, I mean, this doesn't sound very good, but I happen to enjoy intense violence. I think that it's, like, dark humor is some of the best humor, and I thought that, like, all of, like, the killing of the rats, that make their bodies be a...
Yeah, can their bodies be a mech.
Yeah, it was amazing, and the laser splitting everyone in half, and then fighting with fucking, what's his face?
Jaguar?
Yeah, Jaguar. Oh my god, it was just amazing. I love
Fighting
it.
with Jaguar. And I don't know if you picked that up on that, but where they were fighting was actually the cubicles of all those people that he killed.
Yeah, I know.
So they had, like, humanizing pictures and, like, Call Mom and all them while they were murdering each other. It was quite something. Pickle Rick was a good episode. I liked the Pickle Rick part. Did not like the therapy part whatsoever.
I thought the third part was alright. I really liked that his math teacher eats poop. I thought that was pretty good. Another good episode, well, it's only because that one part, it was the part with Mrs. Pickles and the episode with, like, the snot versions of them. Like,
Oh,
versions.
yeah!
Yeah, and
that was actually, that was what I was going to bring up. My favorite episode was that episode, Rest and Relaxation.
Yeah, where she's like, you do know me. Because in the past episode she said,
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't know me. And it was, I just
You
found that
do
hilarious.
know me. And they threw him through the window. But yeah, that was my favorite episode of the season. Was I previously said it was Whirly Dirly Conspiracy, and let's say that was my second. But I in hindsight, I really do think that my favorite one was Rest and Relaxation. I thought it was funny. I thought it gave some more context to the characters of Rick and Morty. I thought that was neat.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Definitely some more.
There was a lot. Well, actually, there was a lot of character development done in this season, though.
Yeah,
You can't really shoot that one down because there was a lot of character development done.
there was a butt ton of character development, but that's why I kind of I don't know. Character development is ultimately for the greater good. But just like the fact that crap, that was good strategy on this part. Just the fact that, like,
It's an upside.
that's fine. It just felt like it was all going to just add up to next season. So the season's there to make next season feel more complete.
Yeah, it was a very exposition-y. You have a good point, though. I didn't think about it that way. It's a very exposition-y built season.
Yeah, it's just season 3 is made for season 4, and season 4 is not going to come out in 2 years. So why even have it be made for season 4? We're all going to forget what season 3
That's
was.
true. Like they built up so much character because they built Morty being very smart.
Yeah.
There's a lot of references to that. Maybe we'll go through those. I don't really feel like it right now. But there's a lot of references to Morty being basically a genius at this point, even though he's 14. Rick was even more humanized this season, which, if nothing else, the season finale did accomplish that.
Yeah. Humanizing Rick more.
Yeah, humanizing Rick more. Yeah, we did need that more. Beth realizing that she really is her father's daughter and possibly being a clone.
Yeah. Even though I already discussed it before, I don't actually think that she is a clone.
I feel like you might be right, but I really want her to be a clone.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Like, you're probably right in that she isn't, but I want her to be a clone, because I feel like that would be really cool for the story arc.
It would be really good for the story arc. Oh my god.
Oh my lord in heaven.
I hate that guy.
That was powerful.
That was really powerful.
But, yes,
Oh, but he screwed someone pretty nice.
yeah, and then, like, even Summer was a little bit more character built this season. Just a little bit, though.
Yeah, I think at the very beginning of it, she definitely.
She was more of a cold. We realized she was more of a cold-blooded murderer than we all thought.
Yeah.
That was from the.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, he just killed me.
Really? Already?
Yeah. He just attacked.
This has been a really short. The last game took like 10 minutes. This one's only been like a 7.
Yeah. That.
I didn't have as good of a hand this game. I'll blame it on that. I'll play Mage again.
Okay.
Just because I enjoy being Mage.
But yeah, this season really did feel just like a character development season. Not much else was accomplished.
I also forgot to mention. Feel free to make this like just go to bed to it or whatever.
Yeah. That's why we're doing it. We're doing it as a podcast.
Yeah. So because I know, like, being 100% honest with you, at nights I think every night I look up Game Grumps major compilation.
I do a very similar thing. You do the major compilation. I'll put on a guest grumps. That's what I'll usually do.
Guest Grumps are also really good. I need to do a Jacob Anderson one.
I usually do. I've been leaning toward the Dan Harmon one recently.
Okay, Dan Harmon is good. On topic actually, because he is the co-creator of
Rick and
Morty.
Also, probably one. I was talking to my my professor about this actually. He agreed. I mean, I agree with him. I didn't think about it this way, but he said that Harmon is probably one of the best television creators as of right now.
Yeah,
He's such a gifted artist with that, and he understands that it is an art form.
Yes, and he is a great mind. If you're like Rick and Morty's just pure luck for Dan Harmon, no, not at all. Dude made Community as well.
Yeah, you did Community, which is again one of the best shows.
I haven't watched much Community.
I haven't watched much of it either.
The Community that I've seen looks phenomenal, and I honestly am going to go on Netflix very soon, and I'm just going to start binge watching it because
and it was Good Game.
Hilarious.
I liked Good Game. I know you didn't.
Yeah.
But we're getting off topic at this point.
Okay. Yes. Back to Rick and Morty. So did I make it clear that we aren't stupid and we don't think we're better than anyone?
No, we don't. We just like the show. It's a good show.
It's just a
Get off your high horse, Reddit.
Yeah, seriously. Get off your high horse, and everyone else that is autistic that tries to do autistic things with their parents. I don't know.
Yeah, just quit while you're ahead, Rose.
Yeah. Everyone else that makes this stupid Pickle Rick with this songify or whatever, they can go kill themselves.
Yeah, that was the song of the music.ly or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Musically, that's it.
I hate that person.
Yeah, anyone who's doing that. It looks like little girls, so I'm just gonna say that they're little girls.
Yeah, I think it does look like a female. I don't know how old she is, but it looks like a female.
You're a stupid bitch. And come at me, Scrub Lord, I'm rant.
Hey, it's Russ.
Yeah, true. Yeah, listen to that. I honestly really dislike them.
Yeah, that's... The community of Rick and Morty has just gone to shit.
It has. And there are good people out there that don't talk about it all the time on social media, like you and I.
Yeah. Okay, so we did discuss it in the Destiny videos, but the Destiny videos were turning into podcasts anyways.
Yeah.
But we decided afterwards, we really shouldn't have done that because we don't really want to flood everybody who doesn't watch Rick and Morty with Rick and Morty. We'll make this episode, I will anyways, because I do the uploading.
Yep.
But I will make it very clear that this podcast is themed about Rick and Morty. We will do other ones that are themed about different things.
Yeah, it's just that
it's recent for us, yeah.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty season 3 ended a week ago.
Also, Szechuan sauce, how do you feel about it?
Szechuan, oh my gosh. I was so upset when I heard they sold out in an hour.
Yeah.
Across the entire freaking country.
Yep, and people were driving across state for that shit.
They're driving across state, but have you looked on eBay?
Nah.
People are selling it for absurd amounts.
I can imagine. But now McDonald's is just going to be making more. So anyone who's already purchased
You're a dumb bitch.
Yeah. Stupid. I was hoping, praying to God that we were going to just get...
It's like the last box of Twinkies guy. Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the guy that bought it for $50,000, then host was like, we're gonna make more! I'm certain he felt like the stupidest guy in the world.
Yeah. I'd feel autistic, too. He's really fucking dumb, though. We're gonna be real.
Why are we talking about Twinkies?
Oh, yeah,
Szechuan sauce.
Yeah, Szechuan. But yeah, I'm happy about Szechuan. I talked about this last episode as well. I think them bringing back Mr. Poopy Butthole is kind of stupid.
Oh, yeah, this rant. Okay, let's go.
I like him as a character. I think that he was a phenomenal character, one of my favorites. But bringing him back, I think that kind of kills the purpose of him.
They bring him back for short cameos.
Yeah.
But now, like, again, this is a character development season. They brought him back for short cameos, but this last recent cameo, he had frickin'... He was in the Smith family's pictures.
Yeah.
Like, he was in a picture with Rick. And then, like, I mean, there was other ones that were on his wall, but he's also married and has a kid now. I mean, I guess that, I mean, I don't think they're actually going to do anything with it. They're probably just going to bring him back for random stupid cameos again.
Yeah.
But, like, just let him die in peace.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Like, he was in, was he in season 2 or season 1? I can't remember.
I thought he was in season 1, but then you stated he was in
I thought he was in season 2, but I'm starting to doubt that.
Hey, that's...
Like, what episode was that? That was Total Recall.
Yeah.
No, that was season 2, because it was after Morty Night Run.
Okay. So it was season 2 that they introduced him. I think they should just let him die in peace.
Yeah, they should just let him be a one-off character, but now he's selling so well as a character, they can't.
Yeah, he's like Harambe.
Like they're contractually, they from a money standpoint, they can't.
Exactly. Which is stupid.
But I mean, in a way they could, because there's Mr. Meeseeks Funko Pops. He was only in one episode.
Yeah, and they're still capitalizing on him. I feel like I need to spit out that phrase. Capitalizing.
We're not gonna go down that tangent. We're done here. We're talking about Rick and Morty. We're not talking about your political views.
Yes. Which is alright, I guess.
Yes, we can talk about that at some other probably never time, because we don't want to offend everybody.
True. We don't want to. But yeah, I'm gonna still watch season.
Oh yeah, I totally am. Like this, although this season was like, it was just the finale that was bad.
Yeah.
The rest of the season was pretty good.
I agree. The rest of the season was pretty alright.
Like I liked the Rick Shank Redemption. I thought that was a really good episode.
I agree.
I forget the episode 2 one was called. That one was okay. That was definitely not my favorite episode, but it was okay. That was the Mad Max one.
Yeah.
Episode 3 is Pickle Rick.
Yeah, I like
we've
Mad
already
Max one
discussed.
as well, but mostly for Armithy, because Armithy
Yeah,
is just
Armithy.
fucking hilarious.
I didn't really like anything else about it, but Armithy was great.
He's hilarious.
Summer was a cold-blooded murder in that episode. That's how we learned about her just not giving a shit.
Yeah, and that was pretty awesome.
And possibly, okay, this is a weird theory that's floating around the YouTube space at this point, but some people are saying that she's pregnant with Hemsworth's kid.
Is that the other guy?
Yeah, that was the person that was in the Mad Max world.
Okay.
Some people are saying that. I don't think so. Because, like, why? And even if so, wouldn't Rick just stop that?
Yeah, I really don't think so. I think that's a load of baloney.
Yeah, I agree. But I feel like we should have addressed it because it's out there.
Yeah, I agree.
Episode... That was... Pickle Rick was episode 3. We already gave our thoughts on that.
Yeah.
I liked the Pickle Rick part. I didn't like the thing.
Yeah.
Pickle Rick was really funny just because like 90% of the action scenes were cloned from other movies, which I thought was really clever.
Yeah, it was really clever. And
like everything from Iron Man to Rambo was cloned, and John Wick because the Selenia thing was from John Wick.
Yeah, it's just hilarious.
It was really clever.
I just love Rick being intelligent.
Yeah, he's a super genius, man. He's also 70 years old, which we also learned this season.
70 years old.
He's at least 70. He could be 70-ish, but he's at least 70. That was in the Rest Under Relaxation episode.
Yeah. That's interesting.
What was the episode after Pickle Rick? Can't remember. Oh, Vindicators. You didn't like it?
I like A Million Ants, and I like fucking the other guy.
Ghost Train guy. Neither of us can remember what his name is.
Yeah, Ghost Train Man.
I liked the Vindicators. I wouldn't say it was my favorite episode of the season, but I actually did like the Vindicators. I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious how they had logic for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know why he was
that
there.
was pretty funny. Logic being in it.
His logic was there for no reason. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was really funny.
I like how they just ripped at superhero movies in general.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
That's true.
Also, Star Wars they ripped at pretty hard.
Even though I do like other superhero movies.
I mean, but like they playfully ripped at it because they made fun of it. But we all think the same thing.
Oh, fuck you. Sorry.
Like they made fun of the ridiculous backstories with Crocubot and Ghost Train Man. Like Crocubot was one of the funnier characters of that season because like they took two badass things and put them together to make a lame thing. Like, you know, usually it's like, oh my gosh, like the Terminator, he's like a human man, or like RoboCop, he's like a human mixed with a robot.
Yeah.
But like, they took a badass thing and mixed it with another badass thing and created something ridiculous and stupid. And then the Star-Lord parody character was a rip at basically every sci-fi space adventure character ever. It was pretty rad. Okay, so Star Mother. Wait, that wasn't her name. What was her name?
Oh, that was weird, stupid.
Yeah, the weird purple person. I still am trying to figure out who she was a parody of. At first I thought it was Starfire.
Yeah. Just like ready for this shit.
Sure.
Okay, attack that. No, ready? Bang. He's dead.
Yay, you won!
Hells yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Insert meme here. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
If I can find that, it's gonna go up on the screen right then.
Please make it happen. It's in the, what's it called, videos.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in important videos?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's because we've seen that like multiple times.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're trying to stay on topic for the time being until we run out of ideas. Then we'll start talking about weird shit.
This is true. Okay. I'm gonna 16, 11, 13. I'll play Warrior.
Okay, cool.
16. That.
So, yeah, that person whose name escapes me. Who do you think she was a parody of? I thought it was Starfire originally, but I don't think it is.
Nah, some evil. It could be the evil version of Starfire, Darkfire.
I didn't even know Darkfire was a character, to be honest.
Yeah, well, she is. Ooh, might be Jean Grey.
You think?
Yeah, who then becomes Phoenix and betrays
Oh, you
Cyclops.
might have a chance. But okay, that's another thing. Phoenix person.
Yeah, they haven't touched on him.
Since the season one thing.
Yeah. Was it season 1?
Yeah, it was season 3, episode 1. They did that.
Oh yeah, season 3, episode 1.
I burped through what I was saying. I'm sorry.
Nice.
But yeah, since season 3, episode 1, they haven't done anything with them.
Yeah.
Phoenix person and Tammy. Like that's another loose end they just left out, but most people forgot about that because that happened in April.
This is true. This happened a very, very, very long time ago.
With the anti-April Fool's joke of releasing the season early,
Yeah.
which was pretty rad.
That was annoying. Because it just taunts us.
So
Taunting.
nice. Okay, yeah, I to be honest, the exact center of the screen is blocked by the microphone for me.
Yeah, I know. I was playing Streets of the Rogue like that earlier.
Yeah, how did you even manage that?
I kept on looking around.
You kept like eating the. He was like sitting here like this. Hello, everyone. I'm really close to the microphone now. I'm speaking through a pop filter though. It's weird. Yep. Okay. So yeah, the Vindicators. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the best episode. I thought it was good. Yep.
This way. Let me see what the fuck this card is. So I'm gonna 1/1 copy of a random name you didn't hear that.
The one episode?
I don't know. That didn't even happen. This shit's
Also, what's your powers so we can just explain that quick.
I get armor up. He still takes 2 damage.
Okay. So the Vindicators is episode number 5. Whirly Durly Conspiracy. Thoughts?
I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan because Jerry's an ass.
I liked him in that episode though.
He's just fucking stupid.
I mean, he is stupid, but that's his character. That's the intention of him.
This is true. But I don't know. I just don't like Jerry in general.
But to be fair though, in that episode alone, is the only time I felt any kind of sympathy for Jerry.
A little bit, but I mean, even in the episode, Rick still points out he's like a fucking ass.
But they even gave Jerry freaking character building. How did they even manage to do that? Like, they progressed Jerry's character along as a character.
Because,
It was kind of impressive. Fuck Jerry.
yeah, seriously though, fuck Jerry.
Fuck Jerry. Not in reality, though.
I wouldn't trust it.
Also, there was that really trippy, like, 30-second scene. That was weird. That
I don't
actually...
remember that. What?
Remember when they were
Oh,
going?
yeah.
Yeah,
when
that
they
was
all fused
weird.
bodies and minds or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, that was
And then Rick fucking killed the guy anyway.
just instant. With the cyborg Rick upgrades, but everybody's saying, "Oh, that Rick can't be our Rick," but frickin' in the very next episode is Rest and Relaxation, where he grows a new body, so he lost all of his cybernetic implants.
This is true.
So, shut up, theorists that say he's not the same Rick. He totally could be. I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm just saying it's possible. So stop using that as your go-to. I like the episode though. Also, like the name. The naming was clever of that episode.
What was it called again?
It was called the Whirly Dirly Conspiracy. And
Yeah.
while that might not be clever, the idea of the episode was a roller coaster.
Truth, and that you can't die except at the one point.
Yeah, but like if you go through the episode, constantly Rick and Jerry are turning on each other,
This
like a roller coaster.
That is very true. They are constantly turning on one another.
They're constantly turning on one another back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, like a roller coaster, like the Whirly Dirly. So I just thought that was clever. That was my takeaway from that. Also, I liked that episode just because it actually made Jerry a likable character.
It's just debatable.
Well, shut up. I thought it did. Then there was also what was the other thing? Oh, you have to admit the Jerry being slapped in the face with a ball sack while they were running through the field was pretty funny.
I didn't remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
After they crashed really early outside of the out of the park. When they're driving back, when they're getting back to the ship or whatever. Like Rick is riding one of the aliens, and then he has like Jerry in like the pouch, and he keeps getting slapped in the face with balls.
That's pretty hilarious.
It was pretty great.
Sorry, I'm just...
Yeah, he's getting too focused on the thing and not keeping up with the podcast. So here I am. Welcome to the solo podcast with Jex&Ross.
No, I'm back. I just had to take that turn. I think of out Rick and Morty myself, basically.
Well, we're not even done with this. I'm just trying to go over every episode now.
Yeah.
So that was really early. What was the episode after that? It wasn't Mind Blowers. Wasn't there yet. There was an episode between that one and Mind Blowers.
Dicks in my ass.
Episode 6. Which one was episode 6?
The one where... was that the
Oh, it was
death
Rest and
one?
Relaxation. Duh.
Was that the one with death?
No, that was number 9.
Oh, that was the snot.
Rest and Relaxation was Toxic Rick and Morty. I really liked that episode. As I said before, it's my favorite one.
Yeah. No, that wasn't... awful.
It was good. It gave character development. Also, it was quite funny. Also, Untoxic Morty was a dick.
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say welcome back to the Jex&Ross podcast. Again.
No, I was just... oh, now he's fucking making a spell.
He's making a spell?
Yeah, he's creating one. You give it different attributes and shit. But he can't summon it because he doesn't have enough fucking mana.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah,
Ross gets really upset at people. It's really easy to take Ross off when you're playing an online game, just so you guys know.
I'm just a sword. Each day
Wait,
I'm
you can attack?
What?
You can attack with your character? You can attack?
I gave myself a weapon.
What? I didn't know you could do that. Anyway,
Yeah, that's...
so, Rest and Relaxation. Anything you have to say about it?
Morty with... Okay, here's a little theory for you guys. What the... Okay, here's a little theory for you guys. From Rest and Relaxation, if you really think about it,
He's saying filler words now because he's trying to actually do a move.
I'm just gonna fucking kill myself. Morty without any bad attributes, okay?
Yes?
There's probably another universe where Morty kills bad Morty, and that means that he stays without any of his bad attributes.
Yes. There is probably a Patrick Bateman Morty, basically.
that Morty
You think?
is evil Morty.
You think that's Evil Morty?
Yeah.
See, I have a different theory that I'm going to discuss when we actually get to that episode about Evil Morty.
Okay. I'm just saying.
That's not a bad idea though.
Yeah, it's plausible.
It's plausible. I was thinking the mind blowers theory, but we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I thought Rest of the Station was good. It was funny. It gave some character development. I just really liked the episode. Maybe I'm weird. I really liked it.
I don't know. It wasn't bad. I really liked the girl saying sea cucumber.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty fucking funny.
There were so many sly jokes in that episode too.
There were.
They did a really good job sneaking in jokes in that
They
episode.
did do a really good job. And I was fast on all of them like I usually am, but
Yes,
it doesn't take intelligence to get those jokes. It just takes...
No, it doesn't. It just takes Google.
Not really, just good hearing.
Yeah, it takes good hearing and Google if you don't know what they're saying. Like the Benoit joke that I had to look up afterwards.
Yeah, or if you don't know what bukkake is.
Yes, but
That was good.
that was in season 1.
Yeah, season 1 finale.
Oh yeah, and there was the docking one.
Yeah,
Oh, that was Terryfold. That was the
Same
episode with Terryfold. Oh my gosh.
Cool, I just won.
Nice. Your boar has done it.
Hey! I leveled up.
Cool.
Good stuff. You wanna end the podcast here? Cause it's
Well, I mean, here's what I'm thinking though. The first 15 minutes people may have skipped over, so it's only be a 30-minute podcast for them.
Oh shit, you're right.
I think we should go to an hour and then call it.
Okay. I got more gold. Can I buy packs and unbox them?
Ross unboxes.
Yeah, can we put unboxing in the title and get more views?
We'll get like 2 extra views.
Oh shit, that's fine.
God damn it. Okay.
No. What the fuck? Here we go. Open packs. Let's see.
You
Do
have
I
0
No, I
packs.
have 80. Oh shit, I don't have enough money for packs.
Okay, well we can't put unboxing in the video. Okay.
Unless I win a lot more.
Yes, but this has been a great night for you. You have an excuse though. You're trying to hold up an entirely different conversation while playing this game.
This is very true. Let's play Paladin just for the hell of it.
So,
Yeah.
episode 7.
Episode 7.
Here we go. This is the big one.
The Evil Morty episode.
Yeah, Tales from the Citadel.
So what were your takes on Tales from the Citadel?
Best episode of the season.
Yeah, I probably agree with that.
It was so good.
Actually, yeah, no, that was really fucking
It may not have been my favorite, but it was the best one. Most well done, best story told. They were able to tell 4 separate stories, and it didn't feel like it was jumping around like crazy.
This is very true.
Like it fit, like they were able to tell 4 completely different stories, but it didn't feel like the Pickle Rick episode where you kept jumping back and forth jankily. Like they all worked in unison and they all came together at the end. Well, not really come together at the end, but they worked in unison.
They did, and they kind of came together to make a point.
Yes, they made a point how much of a dick he was.
Well, no, not even just that, but like how corrupt their whole entire society.
Yeah, that was a very heavy episode too.
It was very, very heavy.
Like they talked about corrupt cops. They talked about they talked about corruption in general.
Yeah.
Like there was the corrupt cops with the Judgment Day story, which was the whole thing. Which I missed this the first time through, but in the episode when Cop Morty's pulling up to pick up Cop Rick, they're playing the GTA San Andreas music. I missed that the first time through, but I caught it the second time, and that's totally what it was.
Nice. That's pretty hilarious.
It was really clever. Also, I liked how with the Cop Rick and Morty story that they flipped their placements.
Yeah.
Like Rick was the good guy, Morty was the bad guy.
And Morty was the leader, and Rick was the follower.
Yes, and if you look, they even went so far as to do the detailing. Like,
Morty
I'm
was
certain
bad.
you've noticed this before. That in every episode where you can see Rick and Morty driving in the car, Rick doesn't have a seatbelt on. Morty does, Rick doesn't. In this episode, Morty didn't have a seatbelt on, Rick did. I just thought that was a really clever little hint to prove their point that they inverted their spots for that storyline.
Yeah. That's true, they did. That's actually good.
It was really clever.
Yeah.
And then there was the creepy Morty. That was something.
Which one? Oh,
Yeah,
Monster Morty?
No, the strip club that consists of strictly Mortys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was the title of the strip club, Creepy Morty.
Yeah, the Creepy Morty.
And the Cowboy Morty.
Cowboy
I'm
Morty
just gonna
and
mosey on out of here, fellas.
yeah, the Cowboy Morty. There was Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland Mortys hidden in the background.
I didn't notice that. That's good.
There was a lot of hidden Mortys in the Creepy Morty. There was some I don't know. Some people are saying I'm gonna call him South Park Morty. There's a South Park styled Morty. Like he didn't have like the black outlines that that normal Morty does.
Okay, yeah.
So he was like South Park Morty.
I think I remember him.
Yeah, there was like South Park Morty. There was Marty McFly Morty. He had like the jacket on and jeans, and
Yeah,
he
I
was
remember
Marty McFly.
Morty.
Dan Harmon was getting a lap dance from another Morty. With Daisy Duke Morty, because he had like really like short cut
Yeah,
off
I
jeans.
remember that with like the yellow tie on. Like,
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
Shit. I just didn't realize that was.
Yeah, and then, well, no, that was Dan Harmon. Justin Roiland was hidden in the very first frame when they entered the Creepy Morty. But yeah, so that was the. Anything else you want to say about the Judgment Day story? Because we have 3 other ones to go over.
No, what was your theory on Evil Morty in that episode?
No, my even more theory comes in Mind Blowers.
Oh, okay. Well, that's silly.
Well, I mean, okay, I'll just say it now. Fine. I think that Evil Morty was a dimension where Rick had not invented the Mind Blower. Because there was a lot of those red vials in the Mind Blowers, which were all ones that Rick got rid of.
This is true.
There's a lot of those.
So then Morty would somehow have to overpower Rick.
Well, I mean, I think it was just a dimension where Rick didn't make the Mind Blowers. Like, I think because Evil Morty existed and Rick thought that he killed him, for this dimension, he made the Mind Blowers to stop that from happening again.
No, but I'm saying, if he didn't make the Mind Blowers, Morty would still have to overpower Rick, because Evil Morty overpowers his Rick and controls him.
Yes.
So, I don't
But
know.
we know Evil Morty's a genius. And we saw in a lot of those little vials that we did go through, a lot of those made Rick seem like a dumber person than we all think that he is.
Well, he lost in the chest, Morty. But
There's losing checkers. There is Rick skiing into a pole.
Was it? I didn't think it was checkers.
It was checkers, yeah.
But I think I remember him saying checkmate.
I think it was some kind of board game that existed on a chessboard. Can we just agree on that?
Okay, yeah, we can agree on that.
There was Rick skiing into a pole. I mean, and then there was I don't remember all the specific ones, but there was a few that were like that.
There was the what's it called? Granite.
Oh yeah, they never takes it for granted. I didn't think that was funny, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, there was like, if there was a Morty that didn't have all those memories moved, he would think a lot lower of Rick.
This is true. You'd think
And some of those might just be like Rick revealing his secrets to him and then getting rid of them because he doesn't want him to know. So yeah, that's my theory about Evil Morty. Evil Morty's one that didn't have his mind blown. But back to season 3, episode 7. Next story. What was the next storyline? The Willy Wonka storyline. Let's go with that.
Oh yeah.
The Simple Ricks, which was a Willy Wonka parody, which is a Willy Wonka parody, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know. There wasn't that much. It was just kind of showing.
Yeah, that was a much shorter storyline.
They were corrupt. And
Yes.
everything's not what it seems.
It never was. And they're all Ricks. Yeah, there really isn't much more to say about that other than the fact that they were all just corrupt. Then there was the story of the 4 Mortys,
Yes.
the Stand By Me parody.
Wait, Stand By Me or?
It was a parody of the Stand By Me movie. All the Mortys have their Stand By Me movie equivalents.
The Stand By Me movie.
He's trying to get me to laugh, but it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, because it's like B movie, but you stand by it because we're gay.
Okay, well, anyways, what did you think of the story of the 4 Mortys? I thought the Severus Snape. I mean, I caught along with Severus Snape right away. That their teacher was Severus Snape.
Yeah.
Also, I thought Tall Morty was funny.
Yeah, which is actually just. Wait,
It was just
what?
dumb Rick.
What the fuck?
He died.
No. Oh, he had whirlwind on him. That's. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah. Stupid Morty or
Tall Morty, i.e., dumb Rick.
Yeah. Well, there's also Doofus. So that means in more than one dimension.
There are Ricks that are stupid.
Well, you see, my question for Doofus Rick, because Tall Morty is basically autistic. Right?
Yeah, kind of.
You agree on that?
I'll let you continue on your story.
So, if he's just basically stupid, like autistic Rick, then that means that moron Rick, or what was his name? Dumb Rick?
Doofus Rick?
Doofus Rick. Doofus Rick.
Season 1, episode 8, for all of you who don't know what we're talking about.
I just don't understand why Doofus Rick would be in the like collection of Ricks if they're all just treating him like shit.
Well, I saw a theory on that, actually.
Okay.
Because the problem is, you put a bunch of Ricks together, they're going to start insulting each other like crazy.
True.
But by having Doofus Rick there, they can all focus their fire on one person while getting work done.
But why would Doofus Rick even be, like, stay there?
Do you really? I mean, we saw the corruption of the Citadel of Ricks. Do you really think he has a choice?
Well, I mean, our Rick's not a part of the Citadel.
Yeah, that's true.
You can choose whether you're a part of it or not.
But if he was already part of the Citadel, he doesn't really have much of a say in it anymore. I mean, he was a doofus, so he probably didn't realize how bad they were going to treat him.
I mean, I don't know. He wasn't really a doofus. He's more of like a, I don't know, a personal Rick.
Yeah, he has the intelligence of Rick. He just doesn't. He has the intelligence of Rick, but he also has morality.
Yeah.
Like he cares about people.
Yeah. More
Unlike
personable.
unlike every other Rick.
This is true.
Okay, so that I thought the Four Mortys was pretty good.
Yeah.
There isn't much to say about it. I just thought it was good.
Pretty short as well.
It did also show that the that Mortys are all right-handed though. That was a clever little sneak in.
I thought I was left-handed Morty.
Exactly.
And you can use that left hand
Eat more vegetables.
Yeah.
And then Slick Morty jumped into the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then,
You're gonna commit suicide anyways.
in the main story, Campaign Morty, President Morty.
Evil Morty.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good. I didn't see it coming. I should have, but
Yeah, I should have seen it coming when he said that he doesn't remember what dimension he was in because he hopped around so much.
Yeah.
That's when I should have picked up on it, but I didn't. Until I heard For the Damaged Coda by Blonde Redhead playing. Then I caught it.
Yeah. I was really confused when I started playing, so I was like, they've already used this sound bit before. Why the hell are they using it again? I was like, where did they even use this before? And then when I saw the picture, I was like,
Just clicked.
Holy shit. That was
You texted me that.
Yeah.
I was like at school or something, and I just got a text that said, "Holy shit!"
Have you seen the latest episode? And you're like, nah. And I was like, you have to watch it.
And I went home that day and watched it, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
It was so fucking good.
It was really good.
I didn't see
Such a good reveal.
Oh, that would have been a really good season.
That would have been such a better season finale. Well, we gotta burn through these last 2 episodes too. Okay, so that was the best. We can agree that was the best episode of the season.
Yeah.
Would have been a much better finale than the actual one. Episode 8, Morty's Mind Blowers.
It was episode 8 really Morty's Mind
Yes,
Blowers?
it went Sales from the Citadel, Mind Blowers, Beth, out.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So I remember that. Okay, Morty's Mind Blowers. I thought they were funny. Didn't think they were as good as.
No, Interdimensional Cable. I still would have liked Interdimensional Cable 3.
Same.
But I did like how this actually gave us some backstory. Like, it actually gave us some character development.
Yeah.
This season has been very, very big on character development.
Yeah, and that's good that it did. I don't know. And one of the reasons why I like Interdimensional Cable more is because it's just like all improv and.
Yeah, it's all just off the cuff, and it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like Two Brothers. Come on.
Yeah, Two Brothers was really funny.
That was my favorite one.
I liked Ants My Eyes Johnson. And
I liked Ants Miles Johnson, but it was not better than Two Brothers.
And the fake door.
Oh, Real Fake Doors.
Real
I
Fake
forgot
Doors.
about Real Fake Doors. There was one of those though. There was House Hunters. In Morty Mind Blowers at the very end, there was House Hunters.
Oh yeah, weren't they like hunting houses?
Yeah, they were physically killing houses.
Yeah, but that was Summer brought them back.
Yeah, but that there was one interdimensional cable channel.
Yeah.
It was not. I mean, I think it was probably still off the cuff, but I mean,
it was good.
the squirrels though, fucking
the
squirrels.
were good. The squirrels were good. I think that was my favorite.
Mind Blower.
Yeah.
That was a good one. You fucked with the squirrels, man. Now we gotta move to the dimension. Pack your shit.
I know you really have fucking limited amounts of these. Oh, I also like the one where he has to like strangle the guy, but it ends
Oh
up
yeah,
so
he's just striking them off.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Well, I accidentally just kicked the recording.
Did you?
Yep. So the screen.
Oh, this has been a podcast this whole time.
Yeah. Oh no, it hasn't. I just kicked it, and and then everything went dark.
Okay, well we're just gonna podcast the rest of this then.
Yep.
I'll put up our character sprites, the Ross and the Jex one.
I was gonna say put up like a meme, but
I'll just put up our character sprites. That works better. That's easier.
Put up a slideshow.
Okay.
Our character
Jesus,
sprites.
now I have to do.
And then Johnny Testicle. Okay. Then I went Grape Ape. Then William Howard Taft.
For all of you who've not seen Grape Ape Kaiju, go watch that after this video's over.
We'll have it in the description.
Yes.
And then I want a picture. Look up Merlin does a backflip with Stevie Wonder, and put the third image. Look that up on the Google search engine. Put up the third image that comes up. I just want that image there.
Fuck you. Okay, so I'll have that slideshow. Apparently, fuck you, Ross. I'll have that slideshow going while we're
Fuck
talking.
you
over
to
the
current and future Jex.
Yes, he finally caught on that future editing Jex always puts a fuck you, Ross, somewhere on the screen.
Yeah, so now I'm just saying fuck you.
He's fighting back. Anyways, so yes, mind blowers.
Mind blowers can blow my dick.
Get off Instagram. We're doing a podcast. Shit.
Yo, real quick, since we just mentioned Instagram, go follow Cringy Memes.
Cringy memes at our best memes. Instagram.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck.
And that is, shit, that's my first.
Send me a screenshot. I'll put it up on screen right now.
Okay. You'll put it up on the screen, and
Also, the picture is a dick pic.
yeah, a picture of Dick Cheney. My name there. Also, I took that photo. Like, I actually took that while I was in France.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah, it's.
No, don't tell them. They have to find it.
No, I was just gonna say, it's cringy. So CRINGY underscore MEMES underscore ARE underscore VEST underscore MEMES. So
Follow that on Instagram.
follow that on Instagram. It's not on Twitter. Don't have a Twitter account. I should probably make.
We should make a
that.
Jex&Ross Twitter account.
We should, and I should probably also.
You
make
should
a Cringy Memes
you should
for
do that
this.
and manage it because I don't use Twitter.
Yeah, I don't really do Twitter either, but I can do that, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I took that photo, and I've made multiple memes on here.
Yes.
Like that one.
They're all terrible though. Just be warned.
Well, and by terrible we mean terribly offensive.
Yes, they're really offensive.
I love this one. Just like.
Just wait.
Put a picture of it. I'll send you a picture of this too.
Oh, fuck you.
So I'll take a screenshot of that one.
Okay.
Really quick.
Well, we have 2 more episodes to get through, so we gotta blow through them quick. Next one, ABC's Beth. Your favorite episode of the season?
Possibly, yeah. I liked it because of the character development with Beth, and how it showed that she's really Rick's daughter.
She very much is Rick's daughter.
Yeah.
A lot. Also, I'm pretty sure she killed Tommy.
No, she definitely killed Tommy.
Yeah, she killed
Said he
Tommy.
gave me this as a gift.
Yeah, it's his
That's
finger.
an oddly specific gift.
Yeah, she killed Tommy.
Yeah, she definitely did. Okay.
And I want her to be a clone, but I don't know if she is or not.
Me neither. Because who does? Everyone, also go on Twitter. I want everyone to go on your Twitter right now, and tweet at,
Oh, here we go again.
yeah, tweet at Jeb Bush. I want all these tweets going to Jeb Bush. I want you to tweet, "Where is the garlic bread, Jeb?" as a question, and send it to him. And
Oh my god.
yeah, I want everyone to tweet that and put hashtag we need garlic bread.
Get your foot off of the...
And everyone that has that hashtag, everyone retweet the "Where is the garlic bread, Jeb?"
Just keep it going until Jeb responds.
Yeah, I want Jeb to tell me where the hell the garlic bread is. I want him to deliver the garlic bread to me in a box, in a wooden box, in a mahogany box with an etched picture of George W. Bush, or no, George Bush.
William Howard Taft, come on.
No, George Bush.
Okay.
His father. I want a picture of
okay.
his father etched into the wood. And I mean, like, professionally etched. I want it to be 1/3 deep, 1/3 of an inch deep cut into the.
It's a deep edge.
Yeah, I know. Into the mahogany. I want the mahogany to be 2 inches thick, all sides.
It's gonna be a heavy box with
Yes,
garlic bread
it
in
will be, with garlic bread in it, with fresh garlic bread.
It's
Fresh,
not gonna be fresh by the time you
toasted
get it.
garlic bread. Nah, he's gonna deliver it to me by hand. He can have it in a warmer before he delivers it to me, but it needs to be in the box. The bottom, you'll have a removable slab of limestone, That's going to be about probably a centimeter thick with the garlic bread on it. So then I can take out the limestone, eat the garlic bread on the limestone, then keep the box as a ceremonial present for our countries to be aligned.
Okay.
Yep, I want that. So everyone tweet, where is the garlic bread, Jeb? And if he starts asking questions, link him the end of this video.
Yes.
Send him right here. And I'm telling this all to you, Judge Judy. Not really. Actually, tweet to Judge Judy. Ask her.
Oh my gosh.
Ask Judge Judy why Spider-Man never got his ice cream. I want you guys to ask her that, but on Instagram, if she has an Instagram. And if she doesn't, then on Twitter. Ask her why didn't Spider-Man get his ice cream? Because it's a question we all need answered.
I don't even know what he's referring to at this point.
The members of the Illuminati need to come forward and talk to the people. Because we all know you're there. We see you and what's happening. Come forward. Tell us why doesn't Spider-Man have his ice cream? Well, where's the garlic bread? Why Tom Holland isn't naked? And why 32 people all died in Africa? Also, why are there penguins in South America? Can we talk about this for a second? Macaroni penguins. We even named them that. Who saw a penguin and was like, hey, that reminds me of macaroni. I'm going to call it macaroni. Like, what the fuck? Or do they just... I think Kraft Mac and Cheese are breeding and then killing macaroni penguins. All for the purpose of making macaroni.
This is Ross's rant he's been bottling up for the
Put
past
up a picture
hour.
of macaroni penguins right now. Macaroni penguins that are eating garlic bread with Spider-Man. Spider-Man has ice cream.
I'll make you a deal. If you Photoshop me that picture, I will put it up. Otherwise,
I'll
it will not go up.
I will Photoshop it myself. I'll Photoshop it with Microsoft Word. And I'll send it to you. So, buenos dias, fuckboys. And enjoy the rest of your nights. Do we have any other episode to go over, or are we done?
No, we already gave our thoughts about the finale.
Okay, cool. Well, it's over an hour. I need to take down the mic and get going.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
And if you liked this video, make sure that you subscribe. You really don't have to like it though. And you can comment if you didn't like and we'll respond to it. And also, dial the number on your screen right now. That's right. 155-388-42. Your mom's a whore. That's 135-674-36. Your mom's a whore.
Switch the number.
Oh, now I know.
Have the numbers change in the computer. Or you can also call 911.
Don't do that. No.
Tell them that the Soviets have come.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Disclaimer on the screen. Don't do that. We put the communist flag in the middle of the screen, then put a giant circle with a red X through it.
No, communism is good. Soviet communism is not good.
But seriously, subscribe. I love you.
Subscribe.
Good night.
And also down with bourgeoisie.
Chicken tendies.
Chicken tendies are only for the proletariats. The bourgeoisie
Fall.
and their stupid chicken thingy ways.
What? That's the best way to end that ever.
Okay, well, we're done.
Chicken tendies. We'll end the. What the fuck did you even say?
I said, the chicken tendies are only for the proletariats, and, the down with bourgeoisie and their chicken thingy ways.
Okay, how come I can't do anything?
I think that the capture thingy, something like capture. Oh, did you want to plug it? Well, it's a podcast we wrote slip, so
Yeah, hopefully that didn't. Hopefully we actually got the rest of the video. If not, we'll still just load it up as a podcast. We tried to record Hearthstone, but Ross is a penis. And I will say those specific words.
cool. Ross has a big penis. That's exactly what you said.
Looks like you have a baby dick.
It's like you have a massive
I'm at a really bad angle to be talking about your cock.
Can I get around you, please, to back up my shit?
Game crashed. It did. Cool. Oh my gosh, it's infinitely looping!
What do you mean?
Look!
I love it. It's so good.
No!
Screenshot that and send it.
Jesus Christ!
to Jeb Bush.
Oh my gosh! It's infinite!
Once, like, people actually start to take